Hello and welcome back to some PE lessons with myself, Mr Beal. So what we're going to do today, is we're going to be doing and following on from our very first dodgeball session that we've done already, where we learned about the 3Ds of dodgeball, which were, can you remember? Quack is one clue, and that was our duck. We also did the artful dodger, which is dodging the ball. We also did that activity as well, didn't we, last week? And we also did dive as well. So we're diving out of the way of the ball. So that were our 3Ds of dodgeball. Today, we're going to follow that on, and today we're going to be using the ball to hit static targets. What do I mean by static targets? I'll let you think about that, whilst I go through our fun agreement today. Today's session, so we're all going to have fun. Fingers crossed we can have some fun and we'll all learn from doing that. Hopefully we learn something new, either about hitting the ball or counting and stuff like that we're going to be doing today as well. Make sure you're safe, This one's important because we're going to be hitting some targets today. We need to make sure we're doing that safely and it's not in your house, I don't want you breaking anything with your mum and dad's, or even if you're doing this session in school. Please don't break into the school equipment. So we need to make sure it's safe. And respect, There's lots of things going on at the moment, so can we please be respectful to everybody, either if you're in school or at home, They might be working, so can we please be respectful. So what we're going to do today's session, we can do our warm-up, but this session is designed to hit static targets. For those who might be doing this session and don't have a ball, it doesn't matter. All you need is a piece of paper. Screw up the piece of paper into a ball shape for me, That would be fantastic if you could do that. It would be brilliant. I'm actually using a dodgeball as well, so quite easy if you've got a ball. Any ball you can use. And for those, exactly the same, adapting the session for you guys, a smaller ball as well, the shape of a tennis ball. Any ball will do, really, and we're going to be hitting our targets, which are just behind me there. So what we're going to do to start with, before we go into hitting our targets, is we're going to be starting our warm-up, which is going to be our game from last week, which is duck, dodge, and dive. So our red is going to be duck, and if you want to make the duck noise, you can. So quack as we duck. We've got our green cone, which is going to be diving as well. Fantastic. And our yellow cone is going to be what? What do you think our final D of dodgeball is? So we said duck and dive. Our second one was dodge. Jumping up, either doing a star jump or moving to dodge out of the way of the ball. That is our yellow one. So all I want you to do is either on the spot or in the space that you've got, you start by either jogging around just jogging around in the space that you've got. Off we go. Jogging around in the space you've got. Or you could jog on the spot if you've got no space. And our first one is dodge, isn't it? So, no, it's not. Yellow's dodge, sorry, let's go through again. Red is duck. Yellow is dodge. Green is dive. Jogging around for me. And we are going to dive. So we're diving either to catch the ball or to dodge the ball and carry on jogging around for a bit. And duck, quack, carry on jogging around. This time I want you skipping. So either skipping backwards and forwards or skipping around the room. And it's going to be the red cone, which was our duck, wasn't it? So, quack! And carry on jogging. And then green cone's dive. Good, carry on jogging. And then dodge. So we're dodging out the way of the ball. Fantastic, relax. Shake it off. Do a few stretches. What part of the body I think we're going to be using to throw a ball today? Are we going to use our head to throw the ball? Not quite. Are we going to use our legs to throw the ball? No, because that would be kicking. Are we going to use our arms and our hands? Yes, we are. Okay. So what I want us to do is we're going to stretch some of our arms off. So what we're going to do to stretch our arms, start with, you're going to make a little triangle behind the back. Try and connect it at the back. How long have we got to hold these stretches for, guys? If you said 8 seconds, you would be correct. Well done. Holding it for 8 seconds. Now relax and shake it out for me. Fantastic. Brilliant. And then we're going to go the other way. And once again, we're going to hold that for 8 seconds. Off we go. Relax and shake that out for me. Brilliant. And we're now going to make the letter T with our arms. We're going to stretch our arms out and hold our stretch for 8 seconds. Off we go. Fantastic. Shake that out. We're going to go with the other arm this time. So we're going to go the other way, sorry. Holding that for 8 seconds as well. And relax and shake that out. Brilliant, well done. What we're going to do now for me is we're going to do a little skip forward. Every time we skip forward, we're going to put our knee down into a lunge, okay? So skipping forward, knee into a lunge, move one way, move the other, little skip again, move forward, move one way, and move the other. Fantastic. So, what muscles have we worked so far in the session? We've worked our trapezius when we're doing our stretch, it made us look like a triangle. We've also worked and stretched out between our shoulders. We've also stretched our hamstrings and our quads as well. Fantastic, well done. So before we start using the ball, using our targets, remember we need to be safe and making sure that we're not breaking anything at home or in the classroom if you're doing this session in school. So, we're ready to start. Get yourself a quick drink whilst I move the targets closer, okay? Get yourself a quick drink, make sure we're drinking plenty of water. Fantastic, well done. So, what we're going to do today, okay, I made this session really easy if you're at home, okay? You all should have some of these at home, which is where our toilet paper goes round, okay? So we've got toilet roll holders here. And I'd like to thank all the teachers that have been able to give me some of these to do today's session with you guys, okay? So, our aim is to try and hit our targets using the ball. Okay, so a bit of fun today, but also to make it a little bit of a competition for all of you, okay? So, to move this over this way, okay? So, a static target is a target that is not moving, okay? It is still. Okay, so in dodgeball, our static target might be on the other side, not moving. Is it going to be easier or is it going to be harder for you to hit a static target compared with a dynamic target? So is it easier to hit a still target or a moving target? I want you to think about that whilst we're doing today's session. So, we've got 3 different balls. Oh, I've got 3 different balls. So I've got our paper ball, I've got our small tennis ball shape, and I've got our proper dodgeball. Okay? So all I want us to do today, to start with, okay, is use the piece of equipment you've got. And how we're going to throw it, okay, it's going to come from the side. Okay? So we're going to step forward and throw from the side today. Okay? Not throwing it above our head or an overhead throw or a shoulder throw. We're going to throw it from the side. If we're throwing it from the side, okay, that way it's going to be lower. If it's up in the air, there's a chance that the opposition person could catch the ball, which means you will be out in the game. So the idea is to throw it from the side and low. We're aiming to hit somebody in a game of dodgeball anywhere in their torso or between their waist and their leg. Okay, so that's down to you guys to work out. Okay, so what I've done is I've put the toilet roll holders onto a chair to make it a little bit easier whilst I'm demonstrating to you guys, okay? For you, you could use any other target you've got, as long as it's not going to break anything, okay? So you could use some empty bottles, that would work. Make sure you're emptying plastic bottles and not glass bottles. Making sure you've got plastic bottles, that would work. Some multi-link, if you've got them on the floor, try and hit them, that would also work, okay? Or even some cones or anything you've got around your house that you can hit as a target, okay? As you can see, mine's set up already. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a step forward, bend our front foot, and our back foot is going to go into a movement, okay? So we're going to go. So our back foot is going to be pointing on its tiptoe, stepping forward and throwing like so, okay? We're going to do 3 times, okay? So you're going to have 3 minutes to work on your own and see how many targets you can hit down, okay? I'm going to demonstrate to all of you whilst you're doing that with our big ball, small ball, or our paper ball, okay? So stepping forward and throwing. Well done. Stepping forward and throwing. I missed that time with the small ball. And stepping forward and throwing. I managed to hit down all of my toilet rolls off the table, off the chair. Okay, off you go. Take as long as you want. You've got 3 minutes to practice on your own. I'm going to collect my balls and pick up my tubes. So over to you. 3 minutes. How many targets can you knock down? If you knock them all down, count how many you've got and do it again. Okay? Give me 2 minutes and I'll be back. Keep going, boys and girls. Fantastic work so far. Keep it going. Well done. Making sure we're throwing from the side, stepping forward, and our back foot is going into the air. Okay, keep going. Really, really good work. Keep it up. Well done. Keep it going. 2 more minutes. Well done. Keep it going, 2 more minutes. Fantastic work. Well done, boys and girls. Keep it going. Fantastic. Fantastic work, guys. Well done. Fantastic. Keep going. Last 20 seconds or so. How many targets have you managed to hit down so far? Make sure we're keeping count. Okay? Brilliant work. Keep it going. Make sure we're using the correct technique again that we've been working on today. So we are going, stepping forward, throwing the ball from the side. As we're throwing the ball from the side, our back of our foot should be going up onto its tiptoe, like so. Looking at my back foot, okay, onto the tiptoe as we're stepping forward. Okay, so throwing from the side. Not in the air, from the side. Aiming nice and low for our static targets. Good. Well, don't get yourself a quick drink and set up your pins or your toilet roll or whatever you're using as a target. Set up again for me. Get yourself a quick drink and we're going to go through exactly the same, but this time I want you to remember how many you just knocked down and add it to what you've done so far to give you an overall at the end of the session. So if you've hit 10, fantastic. Write 10 down or remember 10 in your head. And then see if we can beat 10 and add the score you got last time. So the second time I got 6. Okay, I then got 16. Okay? Because 10 plus 6 is 16. See if we can beat our score each time. Good. Once that's all set up, you've had yourself a quick drink, we can continue. So I want you to try and beat your score from last time, okay? Off we go. You've got 1 minute. Let's see if we can beat our score from last time. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Fantastic work, boys and girls. Keep going. Brilliant work. 20 seconds to go. Let's see if we can beat our score from last time and then add it together. Brilliant work so far. Keep going. Last 10 seconds or so. Fantastic work. Well done. Brilliant, and relax for me. Fantastic. Just shake that all out. Add up the scores that you've got so far and either write it down or remember it in your head. Okay, so fantastic work. Well done. What we're going to do now is we're going to make the session a little bit different, okay? And I'm going to set up what we're going to do this time. At the moment, okay, we've been trying to hit lots of targets. What I want you to do this time is set up the session like so. So this time, we've only got 2 targets on the target area, okay? So this time, we're going to aim to hit one of the targets, but make sure they're spread apart, okay? Just going to be a little bit harder. Exactly the same technique. So we're throwing from the side, bending our toe into the floor on our back leg, and bending our front leg as we try and hit the targets. Do you think you can do that? I managed to get one. How many did you manage? Did you manage to get both of them? Or did you manage to get one of them? Okay, what I want you to just keep doing is keep practicing that one for me. You've got 1 minute. Can we practice the correct technique? Okay, keep practicing that correct technique, which is coming from the side and low. We're twisting our body, bending this knee as we throw, and this back leg, tiptoes are going into the floor. How many targets have we managed to hit? Keep going, working really, really well, boys and girls, fantastic. And relax and just shake that all out for me once you've done that. So keep going, you've got 1 minute to keep going. Brilliant, well done. Keep practicing. So if you want to carry on practicing with just 2 targets, carry on practicing with 2 targets. If you want to make it a bit easier, put more targets there. And we're going to make it a little bit harder again. We're just going to use 1 target. How many times will it take you to hit our target down? So this time I've only got 1 target on my target area. How many times will it take you to hit that target using the correct technique? Are we ready? Off we go. Mr Beal done really, really well. He managed to do it first time. But how many times has it taken you to hit that target, okay? Keep practicing until you hit that target down, okay? Hard work pays off, so keep going, boys and girls. Fantastic. So I've now got to go pick all these up at the end of the session, okay? For you guys, please make sure that we're cleaning up after you, okay? So if you've done this session and there's bottles all around the living room, please make sure that we're picking those up at the end. Okay, fantastic session, well done. So far, so good, keep up the hard work. So, we've hit our static targets. Our static targets means targets that are still, okay? I want you to keep on practicing hitting our static targets if you can, okay? If you can't, it doesn't matter. We'll carry on working on that. So, I asked you before the start of the session whether it was going to be easy to hit a target that's standing still or a target that is moving around. What do you think? If you said a static target, a target that's standing still, you would be correct. It is easier to hit a target standing still because they're not moving, okay, they're standing still. So, hitting a static target is easier. Well done. What have we done today is our coaching points have been, we're throwing from the side. As we're throwing from the side, we are twisting our core and our trunk of our body. We are then bending our knee at the front, like so. And we're also putting our toes onto the floor behind us when we throw the ball. So a massive well done, everybody. Fantastic session today. Brilliant work. I want you to carry on practicing if you want to, but at the end of the session, obviously we all need to cool down, okay? If you want to carry on practicing, you're more than welcome to do so. Try and hit any of our static targets that we have got. Okay, so if you want to carry on practicing, just pause the video, carry on practicing for a little bit longer if you want to do so, and then replay the video just to cool down with, okay? So, we're now going to go into the cool down, guys. Our cool down to review involves some static stretches. Okay, because we're using our arms today, I want us to stand still with our arms apart, doing little windmills for me. One way, 3 times, backwards 3 times, forwards 3 times, backwards 3 times. Good. We're going on our tiptoes this time, doing exactly the same. Taking little steps forward as well, doing our windmills. Fantastic. And marching on the spot, slowing the pace down, bending our knees as well. Fantastic. Open the gate a little bit. Don't forget to close the gate so you don't let the sheets out. Good. Release, relax, and shake out like a jelly bean. Brilliant. Well done today, boys and girls. A very short session for you guys. It's all about hitting those targets. So please, please, please go away and carry on practicing, and you will improve your skills. So, quick recap. We've been hitting static targets, which are easier to hit in a game of dodgeball than dynamic targets. Static means still. Dynamic means moving around. The ball, correct technique, will be hand to the side, twist our trunk, bend our knee as we throw, our back foot touches the floor. Okay, so a massive well done today to everybody. Please stay safe. Hope you enjoyed the session. If you did, please carry on practicing. Hope to improve. Hope to see you all again soon. Stay safe, everybody. Have a good day.